Krishna
Krishna Prasthaya
Prasthaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate
Srimate
Bhakti
Bhagavate
Vedanta Swami Niti
Swami
Namine
Namine
Namaste
Namaste
Saraswate Deve
Saraswate
Gauravani
Gauravani
Pracharine
Pracharine
Nirvisesha
Nirvishesha
Shunyavadi
Shunyavadi
Paschimanda
Paschalta
Desatarine
Desatarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very nice. Thank you so much, kids. Okay, are you able to see this one, this particular
Yes,
slide?
Mataji.
Okay, who wants to do? Okay, let me call out at least three, four names together. That way you can all recite it together if you don't mind. That way we will save our time for the class too. Okay, I see Ramachandra. Anybody else wants to go ahead? Okay, Samskriti, Tulasi. Hello, Hare Krishna. Okay, Tulasi. Who else?
Mataji, could I read the translation?
Who's this? Tulasi?
No, this is Moksha.
You want to read the translation, Tulasi?
Yes.
Moksha. Okay, Moksha, you can read the translation. So I see already four hands are raised. Ramachandra, Samskriti, Tulasi, and Akshita. After I say 1, 2, 3, you recite the verse, okay? 1, 2, 3. Go slow.
Katam
Katam
vidyam
Vidyamaham
maham
Yogim
yogim
Samsada
samsada
Parichintayan Keshu Chabhaveshu
Nityosi Bhagavan Maya.
Nityosi Bhagavan Maya.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
This
Now
is
you all lower your hands so I
speaking
can
now.
call
Can
the
you
next.
read This is Moksha speaking now. Can you read the translation, please?
Yes, Moksha, go ahead and read the translation.
How should I meditate on you? What various forms are you to be?
Contemplated.
What does that say again?
In what various forms are you to be
Contemplated.
contemplated?
Contemplated?
Uh-huh.
Oh, blessed Lord.
Oh, bless Lord. So, in what other forms can I think about you? Can I meditate upon you? Can I think of you like that? Contemplation is just thinking. Okay. All right. So, who knows this verse memorized?
Ramachandra.
Okay, Ramachandra, go ahead and say this verse without looking into it. No worries, no worries. You don't have to. Yeah, just it's okay. Yeah. You're on mute.
muted.
You're muted, Ramachandra. Hare Krishna. You're muted.
You're muted.
We can't hear
Oh,
you.
sorry. Katam Vidyamam Yogim Tvam Sada Parichintayan Keshu Cha Bhaveshu Chintyosi Bhagavan Maya.
Anybody else who wants to say this memorized?
Mataji, can I tell the sloka? Mataji, whenever people are doing slokas, can you spotlight them, please?
Yeah, Vinita Mataji, would you be able to?
Vinita Gandharvika Mataji can only.
Mataji, they want them to be spotlighted when they say the
Okay,
sloka.
okay, I can put the speaker view, Mataji. I'll remove the spotlight. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, Mukund, you know this memorized?
No, Mataji.
No? Okay, no problem. All right.
I'm
So
sorry
let's.
for raising my hand.
Who knows this memorized?
Krishna Naina.
Krishna Naina. Go ahead, Krishna Naina.
Katam vidyam aham yogin tvam sada parichintayan keshu cha bhaveshu chintayosi bhagavan maya. Mataji, can I go next?
Who's this? Thank you, Krishna Naina.
Mataji, can I go?
Okay, let's go to this verse. Can you all raise your hands? Whoever wants to say this verse can raise your hand and then we can get started with that. Okay, I see Rai Prahlad, I see Krishna Naina, Mukund, Danvin, and Tulasi Samskriti. Why don't you all recite this verse together after I say 1, 2, 3, and then you have to go really slow, okay? Not fast. I don't want anybody to complete this fast because I want the pace to be all right. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
आदित्यानामहं विष्णुर्ज्योतिषं रविरंशुमान् हरिर्चेर्मारुतमस्मि नक्षत्राणामहं शशि हरे कृष्ण माताजी
Shashi.
Mataji, you're on mute.
Mataji, you're muted. Mataji, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, kids. Thank you so much, kids. That was awesome. It was synchronized. I really loved it. Now, anybody knows this verse memorized by any chance? If so, please.
Ramachandra.
Ramachandra, can you recite this verse?
Mataji,
Sure.
is there any cooking or or
Moral stories is there after this. We have
Yeah, moral
moral
story.
stories by Ratnavalli.
Ratnavalli Mataji.
Yes.
moral stories with
Ramachandra.
Ratnavalli Mataji?
Mommy, Mataji.
Very nice.
Can Balavina say that shloka?
Yes. After Ramachandra, you can say Balavrinda. Go ahead, Ramachandra.
Okay. आदित्यानमहं विष्णु ज्योतिषं रविरंशुमान् मरीचिर्मरुतामस्मि नक्षत्रानमां शशि.
Wonderful. Balavrinda, go ahead.
Aditya Aham Vishnu Jyotisham Raviram Shuman Marichir Marutim Asmi Nakshatramaham Sasi. She don't know Mataji, she's practicing.
Wonderful. That is a good practice. I'm just loving your way of practice, Vrinda.
Mataji, can Akshita say?
Akshita, without seeing it, right, Akshita?
I'll try, Mataji.
Okay, try it. Go ahead.
आदित्यानामहं विष्णुर्ज्योतिषं रविर् अनुस्मरन्
Amsuman.
अमुसुमान् मरीचिर्मरुतमस्मि नक्षत्राणामहं शशि. Thank you.
That's a wonderful try. Very good job, Akshita. Okay, let's move on to our next verse for today. Okay, all right. So, can you please raise your hands, kids? You can all say it in a group. If you want to say, just raise your hands. If not, lower your hands, please. Okay, are you all done raising your hands? Can I just sort out the names now? Okay, I see. Right, I see Rai Prahlad, Mukund, Danvin, Tulasi, Akshita, Samskriti. Anybody else wants to recite this verse? Okay.
Mataji, I already said.
It's okay, Rai Prahlad. You can repeat this verse. This is the new verse we are seeing.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Dina Krishna. Do you also want to say the verse?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, dear. So what you do is you just have to recite the verse along with all of them. I will say a count of 3, and after I count 3, you all have to do it together very slowly. Okay, I don't want any noise of one saying over the other. Can you all try to go synchronized? That way we will have a pleasant sound.
Okay,
Krishna will be
Mataji.
pleased. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
समवेतोऽस्मि देवानामस्मि वासवः इन्द्रियाणामनश्चास्मि भूतानामस्मि चेतना.
Good job. That is very, very pleasant to hear. Thank you so much, kids. And now, who wants to say this memorized?
These are new slokas. That's why no kid, no Mataji. Everybody's learning.
Oh yeah. Some kids are so proactive, so that's and that's why I asked if they know any. I mean, if they know this sloka already. So, do you want to repeat it once more time then? Because I don't see any. Hare Krishna, do you want to do it one more time and then we can go get started with the class? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Please raise your hands. I will call out your names. Then we can. After that, we can get started with our class. Rai Prahlad, Mukund. Again, do you want to go ahead? I mean, I see the same set of hands raised. Can we lower the hands? Those of you all who have already recited the verse once, please lower your hands so I can call upon the others who have not yet recited this verse. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, Krishna Naina, I know you did not recite this verse. Mukund, did you recite this verse? If not, you can also join.
Mataji, I did.
You did? Okay. Now, then it's Krishna Chinta, Ramachandra, Prahlad. I see only three of them have
Mataji,
raised their
Krishna,
hands.
Nayana.
Yes, Krishna Naina, Ramachandra, and Prahlad. Okay. Can you all three repeat this? Can you all say this verse after I count three? One, two,
Yes.
three.
Vedanam
Samavedosmi Devanamosmi Vasavah Indriyanamanaschasmi Bhutanamasmi Chetana. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. I want somebody to read the translation, please. Those who have not yet have got a chance.
Mataji, can Prahlad tell?
Yes.
Mataji, can Ojasvi tell?
Prahlad and Ojasvi, you can do the 21st verse translation. Okay, go ahead, Prahlad.
Mataji, can I go too? Because I
Okay.
just joined like a minute ago.
Is this
Well,
Suraj?
Yes, Suraj.
Is this Suraj? Okay, Suraj, 1 minute. I'll give you a chance. Okay, first let who was that? Prahlad. Yeah. Go ahead, Prahlad.
Of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of the demigods, I am Indra. Of the senses, I am the mind, and in living beings, I am the living force, knowledge.
Great. Thank you so much, Prahlad. That was really good. So that is the meaning for this verse. Okay. Vedanam and Adityanam. So who wants to say the translation for this verse? I think Ojasvi. Go ahead, Ojasvi.
Yes, Mataji. After Adityas, I am Vishnu. After lights, I am the radiant sun. After
I'm Marichi of the Marut.
yeah, I am Marisi after Maruts, and among the stars, I am the moon.
Good job. And Suraj, I let you do this translation. Go ahead, Suraj.
how should I meditate on you? In what various forms are you to be completed, O blessed Lord?
Wait, didn't I read that one?
Correct, Moksha. I just gave him a chance. So, are you all able to understand the context now? So, Arjuna, he's asking this question: how should I contemplate on you? And for that, Krishna, he's saying, see, of the Adityas, I am Vishnu, and of the lights, I am the sun, of Marichi, I am the Maruts, and of the stars, I am the moon. Okay, these ways you can contemplate upon me.
Mataji,
Yeah, whenever you see, yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but today are we having a story?
Yes.
Yes, moral stories is there. Yeah,
Moral
very
story
good.
with
Yes,
Ratnavalli, Mataji.
Mataji, what
correct.
are Maruts?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So among the I'm Marichi of the Maruts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are a class of people, and so if, maybe we should look into the purports to understand. But they are also a set of people, and so the point is that whenever you think of moon or whenever you see the sun, you immediately remember Krishna. So that is the point that we are trying to drive home. And then, on the demigod side, I'm Indra. Of the senses, I am the mind, and I am the living being. I am the living force on the living beings. So this is how we can remember and contemplate on Krishna. Okay, kids.
Okay,
So
Mataji.
thank you so much. So let's go on to today's class without any further ado. We could get started, and then we will see if we have time for
And
question and answers. Okay. All right. So we are trying to go through the 64 qualities of Krishna. So initially, I think Padmasaki Mataji started off with the first quality of Krishna. Yes. And the second quality was talked about yesterday with regards to auspicious characteristics of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And now we are going to talk about the third personality, which is extremely pleasing quality of Lord Krishna. So we will try to understand and then also see a verse from Bhagavatam which actually talks about this quality of Krishna. Is that okay, kids?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay,
Yes, Mataji.
wonderful. So just wanted to see one second.
Mataji, I feel like you were there just yesterday because I feel like last week was yesterday for some reason.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see about see what the what 64 qualities of the 64 qualities. Some of them are related to beauty of Krishna. Some of them are related to speech of Krishna, and some of them are related to knowledge of Krishna or his intelligence. Okay. So here there is another quality which is talking about Krishna's beauty. So what it says is that this particular quality of Krishna, that is the extremely pleasing quality of Krishna, gives bliss to the eye by the beauty of Krishna. By looking at him, whoever sees him
Wait,
gets the bliss.
Mataji, I got it. Which quality are we doing right now?
So I just started, Varun, you just joined, right?
Yeah.
So I just started off with the third quality of Krishna. So first quality of Krishna was spoken by Padmasaki Mataji. The second quality was talked about by Vrinda Mataji. She was talked the auspicious characteristics of the Lord. And today is the third quality. We just got started with the first slide. And here it says that this quality is extremely pleasing. What does extremely pleasing means? So whoever is seeing Krishna's beauty, they are going to get bliss, and that is what is extremely pleasing quality means.
Hare
So
Krishna Mataji, sorry to interrupt, but every day are we doing one quality or few qualities of him?
correct, one quality
Yes.
every day. Yeah, so let's probably for another 10 minutes, I just want to talk, and after that, I will open it up for questions, if that's okay. Because we don't have much time, and Ratna Mataji will be there soon. I just want to make sure that we cover through this PowerPoint. Okay? Sorry, kids, if since we don't have much time, I just have to do this. Okay? So let's try to contemplate and concentrate for 10 minutes. Okay? After 10 minutes, I'll open it up for questions. So in the third canto of Bhagavatam, second chapter, 13th verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a statement that says, the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his pleasing dress appeared at the scene of the sacrificial arena when King Yudhishthira was performing his Rajasuya sacrifice. So what happened? That time we see that Krishna, he appeared in the Rajasuya Yajna. So that time what happened was Krishna appeared. And Uddhava, he is recollecting the Rajasuya Yajna performed by Yudhishthira. So he's saying all the demigods from the upper, lower, middle planetary systems, all of them assembled at the
Mataji, Aditya's gonna join in a little bit.
Okay. So that's fine, Varun. Thank you. So all the demigods, what happened from the upper, lower, and middle planetary systems, all of them assembled on the altar of Rajasuya Yajna when in fact the sacrifice was performed by Yudhishthira Maharaj. So by looking at the Krishna, so because Krishna was there, everybody in the Rajasuya Yajna started to looking at him, admiring his beauty. They said, whatever Brahma had previously created has now completely entered into Krishna, because they felt so much bliss by actually seeing the beauty of Krishna. So they cannot concentrate on anything else and focus on anything else but Krishna. This was the state of all the people in the Rajasuya Yajna. They realized whatever skill Brahma had utilized in his previous creations, they are all included in the Supreme Personality of Lord Krishna. That means the best of Brahma's intelligence is the creation of Krishna's body, like they thought everything was included. That is in Krishna's is just whatever was included is whatever is there in the creation is just one fraction of the beauty of Krishna. because looking at Krishna, they found that, oh, entire world, everything in the world is nothing but just a fraction or teeny tiny part of beauty of Krishna. That is what these people felt. All important personalities from different parts of the universe, they have been invited to the sacrificial arena, and all of them, they were beholding Krishna there, considering that the creator has ended all of his craftsmanship in the creation of this particular body of Krishna. So this creator, he has put everything into Krishna, and that is why he's looking so beautiful. That is what is said by these important personalities who have been invited to the Rajasuya Yajna. And now, so Vishnath Chakravarti Thakur, he is one of our acharyas, and he comments to say that actually it is not Brahma who's created Krishna. We know Krishna, he is the cause of all causes. So we understand that Krishna is responsible for the primary creation, and only after primary creation is done by Krishna, the secondary creation is done by Brahma. So that in that way, Krishna, he is the cause of all causes, and Brahma is not the creator, but the material people who are there just they are trying to see. We as Padmasaki Mataji mentioned it during her class. See, we have to compare Krishna's beauties only with what is available in this material world, and that is why they are bringing into account the demigod Brahma and all of that, saying that Brahma created Krishna, because all they could imagine was that, and that is the reason why they are saying that. So now they are giving an analogy here. Okay, listen carefully. Generally, the bees are attracted to the honey. So many times it is described that the bees are actually collecting the honey, and the bees become intoxicated with tasting the honey, and the bees, they are unable to come out of the honey. When becoming intoxicated and tasting the honey, many bees die there also. So the bees or the bees find it difficult to come out of the honey because they get entangled in the honey. They are so intoxicated, and some of them, they even die in the honey. Okay. Similarly, what happened? They are comparing this to the gopis. The gopis' eyes are compared to the bee. When they fall upon the 8 lotus-like bodily parts of Krishna, they will not be able to rise from the thick honey of his beauty. So now, looking at the beauty of Krishna, they are not able to come out of it. Just like how the honeys are stuck. I mean, just like how the bees are stuck in the honey, likewise, these gopis, they are stuck in the beauty of Krishna, and they are not able to rise from that. That is how beautiful Krishna is. So gopis, they condemn Lord Brahma. They said, what kind of inexperienced creator Brahma is? Brahma has created these eyelids. These eyelids, they are actually interrupting. We are unable to see the beauty of Krishna without an interval, without any interruption. And we feel very bad about it. I think he has probably missed this in his creation. I mean, he did something wrong. He looks like an inexperienced creator, and that is what we could say. Because there are eyelids, we are not able to see Krishna's beauty continuously. It is interrupting every now and then. We have to close our eyes because of the eyelids closing. So he seems like an inexperienced creator. What is this? Like this, they are condemning Brahma, meaning they are just trying to express their emotions. Okay, so there is a comparison of a honeybee, how they are not able to get out of the honey because they are being stuck to the honey. The bees are stuck to the honey, like because of the intoxication. And similarly, the gopis, they are also stuck. They are not able to raise from the beauty of Krishna. By looking at his beauty, they are not able to come out of it. And they are even condemning Lord Brahma to say that, oh, Brahma, you have created these eyelids on us. And I don't think it seems like an experienced creator would do, because it is interrupting our view to view the beauty of Lord Krishna. Like that, they said.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I just joined.
Okay, why are you late, Aditya?
My laptop just booted up.
Okay, I think that laptop has so many things. I'm a little bit okay. Anyways,
No, I just turned it on. No.
Okay, so I was talking about the. I think probably you may want to see the recording to understand it further. Okay, if you want to go ahead, because we finished the first quality of Krishna. I mean, the third quality of Krishna, which is extremely pleasing. What does that extremely pleasing means? It gives bliss to the seer. Whoever sees Lord Krishna, they get lot of bliss. They derive a lot of bliss by looking at the form of Lord Krishna, and that is why he's got this extremely pleasing quality. Because of his beauty, everybody is awestruck, and they are not able to raise themselves by taking their eyes off of Krishna. So we saw the example of the gopis. We saw that all the demigods, everybody, all the people from various planetary systems, they were all stuck seeing the beauty of Krishna. And we also saw that we compared it to the honey and the bees, how they got stuck. Likewise, Krishna is also, I mean, likewise, the gopis are also stuck seeing the beauty of Krishna. So this is what we have seen. And now, how can we also get immersed ourselves in looking at the beauty of Krishna? It is only through the deity form that is available. We have to enjoy and admire the beauty of Lord Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada, he talks about it in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. He says, only attention engaged in the service of the Lord, especially in dressing and decorating the temple, accompanied by musical kirtana and spiritual instructions from scriptures, can save the common man from the hellish cinematic attractions and rubbish mundane songs broadcast everywhere by radios. So he's saying that when we are involved in decorating the Lord, when we are involved in dressing up the Lord, when we are listening to the musical kirtans from the Lord, and when we are actually studying the scriptures of the Lord, that way we can actually free ourselves from hearing these mundane cinema songs or mundane music which doesn't glorify the Lord. We will automatically refrain ourselves from doing such acts. Okay, such as watching cinema or watching, hearing mundane songs which are not glorifying Krishna by any means. If one is unable to maintain a temple at home, one should go to another's temple where they can perform these activities. Visiting the temple of a devotee and looking at the profusely decorated forms of the Lord, well dressed in a well decorated, sanctified temple, naturally infuse mundane mind with spiritual inspiration. So, when we want to get rid of our mundane feelings of sense gratification, be it enjoying cinema or be it enjoying the music which doesn't glorify the Lord, where if you want to refrain from that, then you have to enjoy doing. You should be engaged in the service of the Lord in the deity form. That way, you can refrain yourself from doing such acts which are sense gratificatory in nature. Are you clear, kids?
Yes, Mataji.
Wonderful. So now, Krishna, we all know he's the supreme personality of Godhead, and we all know how limited we are and how unlimited the supreme personality of Godhead is. So, there is a comparison, right, that is always got about, which is the ocean water and the entire ocean. The ocean water, the drop of ocean water is teeny tiny. It is the same quality of the ocean water, but the drop of ocean water is not same in quantity as that of the ocean. So we are in one with the Lord in quality, but quantitatively we are different. Even in qualities, as Sita Priti Mataji mentioned in her first class, Krishna, he has 64 qualities. Of course, he has innumerable number of qualities, which is what Anantasesh says. I'm not even able to count and glorify you completely, Lord Krishna. I have 1,000 heads, but still I'm not able to do that. And that is because his qualities are innumerable. And here we are describing the 64 qualities of Lord Krishna. Sorry, kids. All right. So that is what is described in the slide. And now, quickly moving on to our next slide. We all know today is the disappearance day, right? Disappearance
Of
day
Advaita Acharya.
of Advaita Acharya. And
Advaitacharya.
I thought I can
The
just go
appearance.
through.
Acharya.
I
Yes.
thought appearance.
His
Yeah,
appearance.
Mataji, today's appearance of him.
Appearance, yes, appearance
Yeah,
of
appearance.
correct, appearance of Advaitacharya. So I thought let's just talk about him for a little bit to understand him. Okay, so Advaitacharya, he is the first amongst the associates of Lord Chaitanya, and he appeared about 50 or 60 years before Chaitanya's advent. Okay, Advaitacharya, he is a combination or incarnation or expansion of Sri Mahavishnu and Sri Sadasiva. Okay. Advaitacharya, he was also a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. So these are very important things that we must know about Advaita Acharya. Of course, we know the fact that he appeared before Lord Chaitanya because he was the one who prayed for Lord Chaitanya's advent, right? And he is also a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. And then if you look at...
I just wanted to add on when you said that Hari, that I'm sorry, Advaita Acharya wanted Lord Chaitanya to come, Lord Krishna to come on earth. He was actually praying to the Shaligram Shila.
Correct, correct. I'm going to talk about it. It is said, yes, that's very good. Who's this? Moksha?
Akshita.
Akshita. Very good, Akshita. It is said that Advaita Acharya, he prayed fervently to the Lord for several months. He worshipped his Saligrama Shilas lovingly with sacred tulsi leaves and ganges, calling out aloud to the Lord to manifest and show the way to the worldly people to reach the eternal spiritual abode. So here in this figure, we can see that this is Madhavendra Puri. And so Advaita Acharya, as Akshita rightly pointed out, he prayed to the Shaligram Sila for several months using tulsi leaves and Ganges water and loudly chanted the glories of the holy name of the Lord. And this way, he wanted the worldly people there, because that time the people were so polluted and so corrupted, and they were all living for material gains and sense gratification, and he wondered how these people are going to get liberated. Lord, you are the one who can come and deliver these people. So he prayed to the Lord lovingly, and because of his loving calling, he was seriously praying for the Lord to manifest, and that is the reason why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he happened to come in the age of Kali. Okay, so in the age of Kali, Lord will not appear at the call of mere mortals. Knowing his plenary expansion, that is Sri Mahavishnu appeared, and he compelled Lord Krishna to manifest in this munificent avatar, which is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the momentum of the spiritual fervor, his loud cries pierced the coverings of the material universe, and echoing through the transcendental Vaikuntha lokas, it reached the ears of Krishna in Goloka. Hearing this urgent cry, saturated with devotion, Lord Krishna, he advented as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi. So that is what all glories to Advaita Prabhu, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He induced Krishna to descend and thus delivered the entire world. So we have to be very, very thankful for the appearance of Advaita Acharya, because he was the one who fervently and called for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even though we knew that he would go back to the spiritual abode, but he wanted everybody in this earthly planet to be delivered. And because of his mercy, because these Vaishnavas, they are paradukka dukhi. They cannot just see the miseries of the worldly people here. They want to do something for them, because the only way people can get out of the misery is by chanting the whole glories of the holy name of the Lord. And since these people are paradukka dukhi, they called for the Lord, and the Lord, because of Advaita Acharya calling, he descended onto this earthly planet to deliver all the people of Kali Yuga. Are you all clear, kids? And he is also one of the main figures of Panchatattva. We always say, right? Sri Chaitanya.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like
So
a
that is
prominent.
yes. So this is
And
about
when we say Shri
Advaita.
Krishna Chaitanya,
Nice. He's nice.
Yes, he is
And now
nice.
it's
Let us all pray to him on this appearance day of Advaita Acharya, so that he can bestow his mercy upon us, so that we can advance in the devotional service and serve Vaishnavas, so that Krishna can be pleased. Okay, all of you kids should pray. And I also wanted to make one more announcement. Can we all wish for Aditya Kasturi? Today is his birthday. So if you all can just do a happy birthday for Aditya, that will be really nice. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Hare Krishna to you.
Is that our Aditya?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, me, Aditya.
Can you click on the video?
Hare Krishna.
Which Aditya?
Mataji, I'm on video.
Aditya Kasturi? Is that
Oh, Aditya Kasturi. Okay, happy birthday, Aditya Kasturi. We love you.
Hare Krishna.
happy
Hare
birthday.
Krishna. Thank you, Aditya, for turning on your video. It is so nice to look at you. And thank you, kids, for wishing him happy Krishna conscious birthday. May Lord Krishna and Radhamma shower blessings upon you for this wonderful discussion. Hare Krishna, Raditya. Thank you so much. And Ratna Mataji, are you there?
Thank you, Radhika Krishna.
Thank you so much, Radhika Kasturi Mataji. Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Radhika
Thank you,
Kasturi Mataji ki
Mataji.
jai.
Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripasinubhyeva
Vayavachapatikānām pāvanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Ananta Koti
Ananta Koti
Vaishnavebhyo
Jai.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, thank you very much, Mataji.
Thank you for class.
Thank you, kids. I'll give it over
Mataji,
to Ratnavalli Mataji.
I don't see Ratnavalli Mataji.
She's there. She's on video. She's on video.
She's there.
Co-host. She's on co-host.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
sorry,
there.
Mataji.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji, for your patience. Appreciate it.
No, no, no. Thank you so much for the wonderful class. I was like speaking on mute, but sorry for that. Yeah, let me share.
Mataji, can you adjust your camera? We can see
Oh,
half
yeah.
only.
Sure, Mataji. Sorry.
Now we can see you. Hare Krishna.
I'll go.
Mataji, I know the first story.
You know the first story? Wow.
I read it before.
Awesome.
Book.
Me too. I read it.
It's like in like some, I don't know. It's just
I
like,
know it too.
Check, ma'am. Yeah, we'll do it again. Let's see, because many students are there, right?
yeah, they probably don't.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Okay. Yep, complete. Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. So this story is regarding how much faith we should have in Krishna. Krishna's name.
Mataji, we did that in 5 to 6 in the beginning of the class. I don't know, but Lakshmi Mataji went through this.
Oh, okay, okay. Then I didn't know that it was covered, so that's why I was just got the same
Lakshmi
story then.
Mataji is in Damodar class.
Yeah, the mother class.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already
Love to hear it
missed
from you.
on.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. If someone
Yeah,
is
there's no
new,
problem.
and we can just go through it, okay? And next time I'll just make sure that new stories are covered, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Sure. So this is a story on faith. Once on the bank of the river, there lived a very famous and learned Panditji. So he was very scholarly. He knows all the Vedas and he knows all the different Puranas. He's like very knowledgeable, but like theoretical knowledgeable. So always villagers used to see him like, can you please guide me whenever there is any bad situation, right? They used to come and say that, Panditji, can you please, direct us from this bad situation and give us a light of some, towards the positive light. So guidance. So he used to give and them guide them. So everyone were very, very, very appreciative of him. So they used to follow him like very blindly. So what happened is once so they used to praise him also with all the, even they used to give lots of gifts and everything. So excellent. Your explanation of Vedanta Sutra is perfect. You are the greatest and most learned. So he's also very he used to thank and everything. So once there was also a milkman, cowherd girl.
No,
So
Mataji,
yeah.
it's called Lakshmi, but there's Lakshmi Mataji and the goddess Fortune Lakshmi.
This is different.
I know. I'm just.
This is she's not goddess Lakshmi, but actually her name is just Lakshmi. Yes, there's also goddess Lakshmi Devi. Yeah. So her name is Lakshmi, and she used to always like here it just like instead of milk it's like mild, but she used to deliver milk daily to Panditji for the worship of God. So she used to do that every day without any faith. So once what happened is like she was like every day her routine they are telling. First she used to get up early in the morning, take bath, like with clean clothes, she used to milk the cows. And then she used to serve her sick father. So she used to even take care of him. So afterwards, what she used to take that milk and then go and cross the river, because she lives across that, the one side of the river, and the Panditji lives on the other side of the river. So in order to go from one side to the other side, she needs to take a help of boatman. So she used to take and then go to the Panditji and give it. So once Panditji told that, oh Lakshmi, every time you're coming late after the sunrise, but I have to do the puja and also give the milk every day in the morning. So can you please come little early? So she says, okay, Panditji, please, next time I'll come for sure. I'll try my level best to come to, I'll try my level best. So she says, Panditji also says that, okay, let me see how, early you can come. So after some time, again the next day, what she did, she got up even early to finish her work. So she got up like, 1 hour or 1.5 hours, whatever the time is. And she completed all the things what she's doing every day without fail. And then she came to the river bank before the sunrise. But boatman was not there, because boatman didn't know that she needs to go to Panditji house early, right? So that man did not come. So as soon as the man came, like in the back of her mind, she was thinking that, oh no, I'm there, but boatman is not there. Now Panditji will again get angry. So what should I do now? And next day she was as soon as the boatman came, they hurriedly started going to the other side of the river. And she was saying, please, please hurry. I was supposed to take milk to Panditji before sunrise, but it's already late. So finally she goes. And what Panditji says, Lakshmi, you have come late again. Sun has already risen. Why are you so late? Why always you give come late? So she starts explaining, saying that, Panditji, sorry, I came before sunrise to the river bank, but the boatman was not there to take me from that side to this side. So that's why it became late. So he got so angry. And says that, Lakshmi, don't give me silly excuses. Don't you know who am I? I am the greatest scholar. So how puffed up, he's really puffed up, and says that better you try getting up early. And he doesn't believe Lakshmi, saying that, oh, she really, making some excuses. So that's the main reason she's not getting up early. That's why she's not coming. And she humbly says that, please forgive me, Panditji. Next time I'll 100% try. But Panditji was so angry on that day, like he started chastising left and right to the poor Lakshmi, and also giving some kind of lectures from the Shastra, saying that people cross the ocean of life simply by chanting the names of Krishna, and you can't even manage a small river like that. He was taunting her. And actually, on this word, Prabhupada always says that when you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra so sincerely, without doubt in your mind, you can actually cross the ocean of nuisance. Like, material world, you can just cross like that. The whole river becomes like a hoof print of a cow. And you can just, how much it will be? It will be only just around 6 inches or something, right? And you can easily cross it. So like that, with the names of chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, they can cross that big ocean. But why you are just making it? Can't you even manage to cross a small river as well? So this is too much. You have to work on it. Then she says, oh, okay. And she took really that advice very seriously, and she heard each and every word, and says that, please forgive me, Panditji, tomorrow I shall come before sunrise, and I'll not give you any chance of any kind of, complaints. I mean, excuses and everything. So then next day, as said, she came so early before the sunrise. Well, Panditji was very, very shocked and surprised. I don't see any boat here. How did you come? And you have also reached before the sunrise. I don't understand what's happening. And after that, uh, Lakshmi says that, Panditji, you only told me that I can come if I just say the Krishna's name, and I just did that. And what did I tell you in specific? Because he forgot what he actually told in that that chastising mode. He was so angry, and he was not at all in this world. So she was saying, you told me that simply by chanting the names of Krishna, one can cross over the ocean. So I simply followed your instruction and simply walked over the small river. So he couldn't able to even believe that. So Panditji was saying, how is it possible to walk over water? Will you show me? He's not believing. So he was asking, what happening? Why is Lakshmi saying that? So she soon started chanting and walked over the river back to opposite bank. So she was saying, oh, Krishna, Krishna, and saying, and she like how there are walking lizards. Always my son used to say. So like that, she used to just gracefully walk over
Mataji,
the yeah.
in real life, there is a walking lizard on water. It's called the basilisk, and it runs on water.
Right.
And there's two things that it needs to run over water. One, big feet, so that it can paddle, and two, some oxygen.
Right. Right.
Mataji, there's also spiders and mosquito who just required high density of water and velocity.
Sorry, 1 second.
Velocity or some other word like that.
No, what did you say? Mosquitoes and spiders?
Yeah, they can, some specific ones, they can also like just float on the river or water if it is like a plain surface, and there's high density in the water.
Right, when it is high density, like dirty water or something, like it just floats on that. So yeah, right. So like that, I mean, it's not compared to that, but with Krishna's name, she became so lightweight that even the water, like she can even walk on the water without even sinking. And her foot also didn't go into the water. It's just like walking on the ice. So like that. And then she was saying, see, Panditji, see how easy it is. Please come here and bless my father and my house. Can you please come like that? But Panditji was like very, very cautious of his silk dhoti. That, oh, my dhoti, my new silk dhoti will become wet now. What I should do? Should I go or should I not go? He was just, confused so much within himself. So after certain, bachelor in his mind, then he says that, okay, let me try. And she was giving an advice saying that, say Krishna's name, Panditji, and cross over the river, then you will be able to easily pass. But what happened? Panditji, he was very much conscious on his body and the clothes and the new clothes, but he actually didn't even, he was saying like a parrot, Krishna, 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 like that, but nothing from his heart. So his mind and heart was not on the name of Krishna's name. So what happened? He just slipped and
He sang.
fell into, he slid and fell in water and got wet. He was like, and she was pointing out, Panditji, you're not thinking of Krishna. You are thinking of your costly silk dhoti, and hence you are unable to cross over the river. Please do that. She was telling that. Then Panditji learned his lesson, saying that, Oh, Lakshmi, I was so proud of my learning. Now, I know that pure and simple faith, like yours, is what that really counts. So he was, blessing Lakshmi. So, and that's what the main thing is, how much ever we learn, right? Like we learn so many Vedas, up and down, shlokas, so memorizing everything. But if you're doing as a parrot, what it does, like if we say, okay, say Rama, like that, if we train, it's, at last what the parrot does, it says Rama, 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 like that.
But it doesn't have any like.
But it doesn't know what's the meaning of Rama.
It
Why
doesn't
should
know
say?
that. It doesn't know that he's not really doing it from his
It
heart.
doesn't know that, but it is actually just saying it.
Saying.
It's just saying it for the sake of saying.
Right. Right.
It has no like.
Yeah. So every time like that. So it doesn't know, even if it, I mean, it's like by natural process of what cycle of birth and death. So it just goes into a different species of, next species of life. The soul goes. But there is no change in the heart or no cleansing. So that's why the faith in Lord's name, because name and Krishna and Krishna's name is not different, right? So when we have that full faith on the Krishna's name, then that means that we can, we can overcome whatever the situations is, even the impossible situations, we can just cross it. Someone I know that in Mayapur, one of the lady, I think she wore little jewel, and she was just crossing. She was just going along kind of, and the dacoits came, and when they have actually surrounded her, and they were grabbing that gold and everything, and making so much of trouble to her. She was just having faith on Nrsimhadev, and the dacoits completely, like she was shouting, Nashima, Lord Nashima, please save me, please save me. And immediately the dacoits, they saw a fearful, the avatar, and I mean, like it's a shape, and then immediately left her and then ran away from there. So when some of the policemen, she complained again and into the police, and then they came and they were like, caught one of the dacoit, and they were asking, what happened and why did you run? And he said that, no, we saw actually a fearful lion that came, and it's going to jump on us. So that's why we went. We were very afraid. So that much faith, if we have 100% Krishna in any form, he'll come and protect us. So, I mean, in any world, like, in any present day situations in the Kali Yuga, also Krishna will come and protect us. Yep. So this is the story. Yeah.
Are we doing another story?
No, today I just prepared one story. Sorry. Next time, 100% I'll make two.
It's already 8:12 anyways. It's
good. Very good. Then good that I made only one.
Mataji, it's only 7:12. It's not.
I mean, in eastern side it is 8:12. So
there's different times in
there's
different
a
areas.
different time zone.
Okay.
Also, Mataji, for me, it is 5:12.
So you're into CST. Yeah. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Then thank you so much for the listening patiently, even though it is like, second time listening.
Mataji, for us, it's 8:12.
Very good. Then you are at the same time.
Now it's 8:30.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Ratnavalli Mataji.
Hare Bol Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Even though it is repeated, we have to keep on hearing the same story because we have to have the faith, right? We hear that every day Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, because we have to remember it. It's our daily routine day.
Yes,
Think
Mataji.
that we should have the faith on Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for
Thank
repeatedly,
Krishna,
that
thank
point.
you.
Mataji, Balavrinda wants to say something.
Yes, Balvrinda. I'm waiting.
say that chant Hare Krishna and go. If we put our heart on something else and chant Hare Krishna, it won't work because
Right.
it won't work because we are just concentrating on that.
I know. See, you are like a little preacher for us. You are. Thank you so much, Balbrinda. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Oh,
Nastya kripa sindhu bhayavata patitanaam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shukoti Vaishnav ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hi, Bol.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hi, Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.